Welcome, beautiful yogis, to our Kundalini yoga practice today. And today we're going to be doing the Kriya for morning Sadhana. And this is a beautiful Kriya. It energizes the entire system. It gives you an increased sense of well-being. It's a great set to start off the day or to do any time of the day to energize the body when you need more focus or increase your energy. And this set strengthens the nervous system, and it's great for emotional balance and overall well-being and energizing the body. So I love this set, and we will tune in with the Adi Mantra. So just sitting with a tall spine, chest is out, chin is in, closing the eyelids down, eyes gently rolled up, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we'll create some heat in the palms here, stimulating the nerves in the palms and the fingers. And bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center. Taking in a deep cleansing breath here. Holding the breath. And releasing the breath. We'll inhale to tune in with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. Om Namo Guru Dev. Inhaling deeply here, holding the breath. And releasing the breath, relaxing the hands down. And we're just going to start before we get into the Kriya with 1 minute of breath of fire to build, oxygenate the blood, build prana, life force energy in the body. So we're going to come into ego eradicator here. So stretching up to the sky, the fingertips are on the pads of the palms, thumbs are up, shoulders back, chest out, chin in, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. We'll be in 1 minute of breath of fire. Panting like a dog through the nose, the navel is the bellows. Powerfully pumping the navel last 15 seconds. Inhaling deeply, touching thumbs up over the head. Holding the breath here, squeezing Mulabandha root lock, squeezing pelvic floor, rectum, sex organs, and navel, creating that hydraulic lock, squeezing that energy from the base of the spine to the top of the head, tensing everything up, stretching the fingers out wide, holding the breath, squeeze, consolidate. And exhale, relaxing the arms down. And just breathing naturally here for a moment. Just feeling the powerful effects of breath of fire. And so from here, we'll come into our first exercise, our first posture for the Kriya for morning Sadhana. You might want to scooch away a little bit, maybe. Thanks. So we're going to come onto the palms and the knees and come into cat-cow. So the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, inhaling, dropping the belly down, lifting the tailbone, lifting the chest, lifting the chin. As you inhale into cow, exhaling into cat, rounding the spine, pressing the navel to the sky and bringing the chin to the chest. So we'll go nice and slow here the first minute. Full inhalation, dropping the belly down, lifting the chest, lifting the chin. As you Come into cow, exhaling to cat, pressing the navel to the sky, tucking the tailbone, and bringing the chin to the chest. Nice and slow, the first minute, full inhalation, full exhalation. And just keeping the focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. Eyelids closed down, eyes gently rolled up, gazing at the brow point. In Shambhavi Mudra. And we'll begin picking up the pace, last minute here. Stretching the spine. All the chakras are getting a burst of energy, moving the spinal fluid. Cat-cow is also called the fountain of youth. It's a wonderful posture to do every day to add flexibility to the spine. And coming back into cow, dropping the belly down. And we're going to inhale that right leg up and come into a modified cat-cow here, a variation. So we inhale, bring that right leg up, exhale, rounding the spine, bringing the knee towards the forehead. So inhaling the right leg back, exhaling, rounding the spine, knee towards the forehead. So powerful breath, powerful movement here. We're strengthening the low back. This posture is good for the kidneys, adrenal glands. So 1 minute here, moving with the breath. And stretching that right leg back, holding the posture, holding the breath here. And exhaling that right knee back down. And we'll switch legs. This time, extending that left leg back. Inhaling into cow, extending the left leg back. Exhaling, rounding the spine into cat, bringing the knee towards the forehead. Powerful movement here, 1 minute. Powerful breath. Inhaling that left leg back, holding the breath, holding the posture. And exhaling that left knee down. And from here we'll come sitting in rock pose. So sitting on the heels. If you're not comfortable in the heels, you could also sit in easy pose or on blocks for this next posture. So we're just going to come into hugging spinal bends. So grabbing opposite elbows, just pulling the arms in close, and we're inhaling center, exhaling to one side, inhaling center, exhaling, stretching to the opposite side. So just moving with the breath here, getting some side to side spinal stretching. Be here for a minute. So just keeping the attention focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we're inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Sat is truth, Nam is name or identity. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. It helps to calm and focus the mind through our practice. Just mentally chanting and moving with the breath, keeping us present with what we're doing here right now. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. And coming back to center, deep breath in here. Just hugging yourself tight, holding the breath and squeezing Mula Bandha root lock again. Squeezing from the base of the spine to the top of the head, tensing up the back, the base of the spine, top of the head. And relaxing down, relaxing the arms down. Just breathing naturally here. And for our next posture, we're going to come into spinal twists with our hands in Gyan Mudra. So index fingers and thumbs are together here, other fingers up. Gonna bring our arms to right angles here. Okay, inhale left, exhale right. Just moving with the breath here for a minute. So we're gonna focus at the brow point between the eyebrows and turning the head to, getting a little cervical twist. So powerful breath. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Just vibrating Sat Nam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. So tuning to the mantra. And after your next exhalation, just come back to center, relaxing the hands down, inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock again, squeezing pelvic floor, rectum, sex organs, and navel, creating that hydraulic lock, squeezing the energy up the spine, holding the breath, squeeze and consolidate. And relax. Just breathing naturally here. And for our next posture, we're coming into spinal flexes. So the hands are just resting in the lap, shoulders are relaxed down. We're inhaling forward, leading with the heart, exhaling, rounding back, stretching between the shoulders. So inhaling the heart forward, exhaling back. So it's not a movement like back and forth. We're stretching the spine and stretching it both ways. So moving with the breath for a minute here. So we're inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. Just moving with the breath, keeping that internal focus. Eyelids closed down. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. Just experience this posture. Experience how you're feeling inside, the movements, the mantra, then the breath. Just keeping an internal focus here. Our age is measured by the flexibility of our spine, so we want to keep our spine flexible throughout our lives to maintain our youthfulness and our vitality. And after your next exhalation, just inhaling back to center, deep breath in, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock again, squeezing pelvic floor, rectum, sex organs, and navel. Squeezing from the base of the spine to the top of the head, holding the breath, squeeze and consolidate. And relax. Just breathing naturally here. And here we'll come up into our one standing posture today. So we're going to come interlock the fingers together, inhaling, stretching up to the sky with a slight back bend. Exhaling, sweeping the fingertips to the mat. So we're going to be here for a minute, just moving with the breath. Inhaling forward and back, slight back bend. I'm sorry, up and back, exhaling forward, moving with the breath. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. Is keeping the eyes focused at the brow point between the eyebrows. And next time, just folding forward. Just relaxing the upper body here. Just turning the head side to side. Just yes and no. Just releasing the cervical vertebrae. And we'll slowly and gently come back to sitting. And we'll be coming here into life nerve stretch with the legs spread wide. So this is really good for the sciatic nerve. So just grabbing the knees, the shins, or the toes, and we'll inhale center, exhale to one side, inhale up center, exhale to the opposite side. So just moving with the breath here, just enjoying this beautiful stretch, and we'll be here for about a minute. You can inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. Just focusing the mind on the mantra and the breath. And inhaling back up, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And we're going to exhale forward and just hold on to the toes or the shins or the knees. And the spine is straight here. We're just hinging forward from the hips. And we'll just come into long, deep breathing here for a minute. With each out breath, just releasing a little bit deeper, going a little bit deeper into the stretch, softening and opening the calves and the hamstrings. The inner thighs. Just breathing deep into the belly. Inhaling up, exhaling forward, holding the breath out briefly, and we'll gently come back up and bringing the soles of the feet together into butterflies. So just holding onto the feet here. And we're just going to bounce the knees up and down here for a minute in butterfly pose. Just focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows and just bouncing the knees up and down. Breathing naturally. And relaxing the knees down, and we're going to come into butterfly bends. So just continue holding on to the feet here. We're just going to inhale forward, exhale back. Just opening the thighs a little bit more here. Just moving with the breath for a minute, whatever's comfortable for your body. It's a nice gentle stretch. Moving with the breath. And coming back upright, taking a deep breath in, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And relax. And just releasing the feet, and we'll come here onto our backs and get ready to come into pelvic lifts or bridge lifts. So we're coming onto the back here. The knees are bent, so either holding onto the heels or pressing the palms into the mat by the heels. We're inhaling the hips up, exhaling down. So just going to be moving with the breath here for a minute. Going at your own pace. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Just pressing up as high as you can. Just keeping that inner focus. The eyelids are closed down, eyes gently rolled up. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. In Shambhavi Mudra. Inhaling Sat. Exhaling Nam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. And the next lift is inhaling up, pressing up as high as you can. We'll hold here briefly, holding the breath. And slowly exhaling back down to the mat, extending the legs onto the mat, and we'll get ready to come into our next posture. So for this next posture, we're going to come into a piston push-pull motion. We're strengthening the navel point, the Manipura chakra, our spiritual warrior energy, our fire power, our digestive fire. And a lot of us hold on to tension here in the navel area. So this is a really good posture for releasing with the breath, releasing with the kicking, releasing any stored up energy, pent up energy there. So I like to bring my hands under the bottom just for low back support. So we get the timer. And so the legs are straight here, and we're just going to inhale the legs up about 18 inches off the mat, and just hold this briefly and just breathing naturally here. Activating those core abdominal muscles, the nerve plexus around the navel point. So we'll leave the right leg extended out, bringing the left knee in towards the chest, and we'll begin that piston push-pull motion with a powerful out-breath. So with each kick out, we are going to do powerful out-breaths. We're going to be here for 2 minutes. So releasing stored energy in the navel point, releasing any tension or stress, anxiety in the navel point, strengthening our Manipura chakras, strengthening our digestive fire, powerful kicking, powerful out-breath here. So not like riding a bike, but powerful kicking. Last minute. Releasing any tension in the tummy area with each out breath. Powerful kicking. Release, release, release. Last 30 seconds, powerful breath. And inhale, both legs off the mat, 2 feet off the mat. Hold, and relaxing the legs down. And just coming into a mini shavasana here for a minute. Palms are up by your sides, arms a little bit away from the body. Just breathing naturally here, is feeling the energy flow in the body. Just imagine circulating that energy from the navel point all throughout the body. And so from here, bringing the knees up to the chest, wrapping the arms around the knees. And we're just going to roll up and down on the spine for a minute. Little back massage here. So just rolling all the way up and down. And then come back onto the back. And from here, we're going to roll over onto our tummy and come into a cobra posture with breath of fire. Hey, sweetheart. Straighten my mat. So coming onto the tummy, and for this next posture, either coming up on the forearms, shoulders back, chest lifted, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows, legs together, or if you want a deeper stretch, pressing the palms under the shoulders and lifting all the way up, lifting the chest, chin up, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we'll begin breath of fire here, so powerfully pumping the navel. So last minute here, powerful breath of fire, keeping that chest lifted, shoulders back, chin up, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows, and powerfully pumping the navel, building all that prana, life force energy in the body, oxygenating the blood. And here, inhaling deeply, holding the breath. We're going to look, opening the eyes. We're going to look over the left shoulder, soft gaze towards the left heel, holding the breath here. Coming into this twist. And exhaling back center, inhaling deeply. Soft gaze over the right shoulder towards the right heel. Exhaling center, inhaling center. Looking over the left shoulder towards the left heel. Holding the breath. Exhaling center, inhaling. Looking over the right shoulder towards the right heel. Exhaling back center, inhaling again. Deep breath in, holding the breath, and here we're going to squeeze from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Mula Bandha root lock. It's sealing the effect of the posture. So inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, squeezing from the root to the crown. And we'll slowly exhale down to the mat. Just pausing here briefly. Then we're going to press up into rock pose and get ready to come into yoga mudra. Get a reverse stretch for the back here. So coming into rock pose, sitting on the heels, and we're interlacing the fingers at the base of the spine, raising the arms up as high as you can, and just relaxing over the knees, forehead to the mat. We're bringing that freshly oxygenated blood to the brain. We're stimulating pituitary gland, Ajna chakra here. So eyelids are closed down, eyes focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, where the forehead is hitting the mat. Just breathing naturally here. And here we'll get ready to come up out of the posture. So just inhaling up, releasing the fingers, relaxing the hands apart. And we'll come here into easy pose and get ready to come into Sufi grind. So we're sitting in a comfortable, cross-legged, seated position here. And so just bringing the palms to the knees, and we're just going to make big circles here. So the shoulders are relaxed. We're going to inhale around to the right, exhale forward left. So just stretching the spine as we press the sit bones into the mat. We're lifting the chest. So just moving with the breath here for a minute. Massaging the internal organs. And just coming back to center, and we'll reverse direction here. So just circling around to the left, inhaling as you come back to the left. Exhaling around forward right, just focusing on the breath. Stretching the spine. And just coming back to center, taking in a deep breath, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown, squeezing the energy up the spine. And relax. And this next posture, this next exercise, we're going to bring the hands into fists, and we're going to inhale, the elbows back, exhale, cross one arm over the other, inhale, elbows back, exhale, elbows to the sky. So inhaling back, exhale, cross opposite arm over, inhaling back, exhale, elbows to the sky. So once you get the rhythm, we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. So it's inhaling back, exhaling one arm over the other, inhaling back, exhaling elbows to the sky, inhaling back, crossing opposite arm over, inhaling back, exhaling elbows to the sky. So just moving with the breath here. We'll be here for a minute. It helps to concentrate at the brow point between the eyebrows for concentration and determination. It's good for our heart chakra, our heart, our lungs, our thymus gland, immune system, our circulatory system. Also good for the brain. Last 30 seconds here, picking up the pace, picking up the breath. And inhaling, squeezing the shoulder blades together, elbows back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale a little bit more. Apply Mula Bandha root lock. Squeezing from the base of the spine to the top of the head. All the muscles up the back. Squeeze, hold the breath, consolidate. Exhale, relax. Just relaxing the hands down. And here we'll come into shoulder shrugs. So we're inhaling the shoulders up. Exhaling, dropping them down. So just releasing any tension with the out breath, any tension in the shoulder or neck area with each out breath. Inhaling up, exhaling up, just let them drop. Inhaling the shoulders up, holding the breath, squeeze, Mula Bandha root lock, squeeze, hold and consolidate. And exhale, relaxing down, bringing the chin to the chest, coming into gentle neck rolls here. Inhaling right ear over right shoulder, back of the head over the back of the neck. Exhaling left ear over left shoulder and chin to the chest. Just moving with the breath. Just bringing the chin back to the chest and pausing here and reversing direction. So inhaling left ear over left shoulder, back of the head over the back of the neck. Exhaling right ear over right shoulder and chin to the chest. And then just bringing the chin back to the chest and just pausing here, just feeling that gentle stretch in the back of the neck. Then inhaling the spine straight, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And relax and just have couple more physical postures before our meditation. So just coming on to the heels for this next posture. And here we're interlacing the fingers with the arms straight. And we're just going to come into this chopping wood posture. So we're inhaling up, exhaling, chopping the wood, chopping down. This is really good for our projection, our heart chakra, our aura, our electromagnetic field, the energy field that surrounds us and protects us. So powerful breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Last 20 seconds here. Powerful breath, powerful chopping, powerful movement. And exhaling down, keeping the fingers interlaced here. We're going to turn the palms out, stretch up to the sky. Tall spine, focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we're going to begin breath of fire here, powerfully pumping the navel. Last 30 seconds, powerful breath of fire here. Inhaling deeply, stretching up to the sky. Holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. Squeeze, hold the breath, consolidate, stretch. And exhale, it's relaxing the arms down. Releasing the fingers and hands, and we'll come into easy pose here. So just sitting with a tall spine, chest out, chin in. The palms are up on the knees, hands in Gyan Mudra, index fingers and thumbs joined together. We're just going to come into this self-healing meditation, just silently vibrating the mantra Sat Nam, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, just breathing naturally here. Just feeling the energy flow in the body from the Kriya that we did for our practice today. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Here, just taking in a deep breath, holding the breath briefly, and releasing the breath. And if you'd like to continue meditating here, or lying down on the back in Shavasana, total relaxation on the back, it's really good to do after this powerful, beautiful Kriya that we did today. So thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed Kriya for Morning Sadhana, and wishing you a beautiful, bountiful, and blissful rest of your day or evening. And we'll close the class with one long Satnam. So just creating some heat in the palms, bringing the hands in a prayer pose at the heart center. Nam. Love to all, joy to all, peace to all beings everywhere. Sat Nam. Namaste.